What's going on, guys? It's Eric here again with another video, and this time I'm going to be talking about WrestleMania tips and advice. Um, First and foremost, I want to apologize if the video quality is kind of low. I'm filming this in the car. I've been putting this video off for the longest, but I figured, around this time for you guys that's going to WrestleMania 33, I believe, tickets are going on sale in about a week or so I figured I'd make this video as best I could, as quick as I could. And I'm in my car, so it's going to be as convenient as possible. So you guys have something to go off of in the coming weeks. First off, to give you a little background information on myself as far as wrestling shows and everything. I've been to a few house shows. I've been to one live recording for SmackDown Live, and I've been to one WrestleMania. Now, I know, how could somebody that's been to one WrestleMania give advice and tips on what to do for WrestleMania? But I went to WrestleMania 32, which was the biggest one to date, over in Dallas. Filled up the AT&T Stadium, broke the record for the indoor crowd. And in addition to that, there were also like a lot of people in the city of Dallas at the time. So things such as WrestleMania Access, WrestleCon, all of that, it was packed. So having gone through that and understanding how that works, I figure and I feel as though the advice that I can give you will help with the other WrestleManias, whether that be 33, 34, whenever you guys decide to go. Now, every year somebody's first WrestleMania. 32 is my first one. I, like you, relied on other YouTube videos from other YouTubers to give advice and how to approach everything. Now I'm gonna go through this video. I have a list of things written down in my little composition book. So I may stop every now and then to like look down and read, and I'm just gonna go through this video non-stop, cover as much as I can. So if I stop, just bear with me. I'm trying to get as much information out to you guys as I possibly can. So to begin, if you're thinking about going to WrestleMania, go. Okay, that's the number one thing. Just go. Try to get you a group of people to go with you, because it's best when you have either friends or family or whoever to go along with you. It just makes the trip even more worth it and even better. WrestleMania is that one place where everybody is a wrestling fan, no matter who you come across, whether that be in the buildings for access or WrestleCon, or even walking around downtown. You may come across people with the wrestling shirts on or everything, or like stuff like that. And it's the time to be yourself, regardless of what level or how much or how deep of a fan that you are. I consider myself to be somewhere between casual and hardcore. Like, I don't watch all the shows, but I do watch like TNA and stuff like that, and I have an idea of what's going on in the world outside of WWE. But WWE is the one that I watched the most, growing up and everything. Even though I've sort of slacked off in these latter years. But yeah, if you're thinking about going, go. Take some people with you. Next, plan. You want to know, there's no such thing as being overprepared. First off, I want to say, if you don't have one already, make a Twitter, make a Facebook, make an Instagram, make all of that. And follow the WWE pages, the WrestleMania Access pages, your favorite, superstars or whatever, and even people that are not and with the company anymore. Like, for example, like The Rock, for example. Even though he may not be, I guess he's not with the company right now, but sometimes he's in there because like he'll make an appearance or something, and he can be he might show up. He's the type of person to show up at like a restaurant or something and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'll be here for like this amount of time. Come, meet me and I'll sign something." Like, so you want to be prepared for everything. So yeah, follow the pages. If you have an email, which you should, subscribe to the mailing list because they send out things such as when tickets will go on sale, ticket prices, when WrestleMania access tickets will go on sale. Um, they usually do an NXT takeover, I guess, around that time. So NXT, the Raw after WrestleMania, stuff like that. So just decide on what you want to do, where you want to go, and being having all of those things like the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the email thing will help you better keep up with your dates. Um, if you're going with other people, I think it's best to appoint someone, the quote unquote leader, someone to keep up with the dates, which you all should be keeping up with the dates, but keep up with the dates, keep up with the, yeah, just keep up with dates. And the person that's going to be in charge of, like for example, when me and some of my roommates went, I was the person, like they gave me their money, and I was the one that went on Ticketmaster and purchased the tickets all together and stuff like that. Organizing should be a group effort, but someone needs to be like the focal point. Let's see. Watch for ticket dates, ticket sale dates. Always be aware of that. Like I think I mentioned earlier, WrestleMania tickets, NXT, Hall of Fame, Access, and the Raw after WrestleMania. If you live in the area or near the area where the WrestleMania itself is going to take place, if you can make it to that place when the tickets go on sale, do that. When I went to WrestleMania 32, we drove. I live in Louisiana. Dallas, Texas was like 3-4 hours away from us, if I'm not mistaken. So we drove out there, and funny, we were gonna camp out and buy the tickets that morning when they went on sale, but we didn't know because we wasn't really watching it around that time. But there was like a kickoff party show thing where they had like NXT people in the like they set up a ring inside the stadium, and they let us go in and like watch like wrestling matches, and they had people out there like Stone Cold was there, Booker T was there, Mark Henry, like doing like little it's like a miniature show or whatever, meeting people, and it was pretty cool, to be inside the stadium, and that caught us completely off guard. So that's why I say pay attention, and regardless of if you do or if you do not watch Raw or SmackDown, you might want to start paying attention, around this time, because you never know. But back to what I was saying, if you can make it to the place to when the day before the tickets go on sale, do that, because I find that even though Ticketmaster is going to be like traffic on Ticketmaster is going to be very, very high. There's a good chance that that the site might crash, and if you're there and you're able to purchase your tickets from there, you have a better chance of picking where you want to sit. When we went, we put our money together and everything, and cash. I always bring cash. Make sure you have cash if you do go. And they were able to like pull up a map of the stadium and point to like the seats and like where we would possibly want to sit. And we ended up getting like some really good seats. Like we were like smack dab in the middle of the stadium, to where we could see perfectly the big screen and the AT&T stadium, and we could see the ring. Like, so we had the choice. There was nothing blocking our view. So yeah, that's one thing. But if you do have to go to Ticketmaster, um, make sure you are prepared. That's like I said, plan for everything. You can't be over prepared, especially when it comes to Ticketmaster. Um, One thing, like for WrestleMania Access in the Hall of Fame, when I bought the tickets for those, I had my laptop and I had my I keep looking at myself, and I'm using my iPhone to record this, so forgive, if my eyes be wandering, but um I used my laptop and my iPhone to purchase the tickets for WrestleMania Access and the Hall of Fame. And the reason why I say use both is because, say, I think tickets, I think we're Central Standard Time, so tickets for us will go on sale at like either 8 or 10 o'clock. Yeah, 8 or 10 o'clock. So as soon as that time hits, I'm hitting them refresh buttons on both my phone and the laptop. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, because it did happen, the computer, the Ticketmaster through my laptop would crash, but my phone still worked. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing. So you always want to be have backups, and if you have friends that's also there at the same time that those tickets are going on sale with their phones and laptops, have them going at the same time because it helps. You never know, and stuff goes fast, especially with Hall of Fame, the Raw after WrestleMania, the NXT, the Access, the VIPs and stuff like that. But I'll talk more about that later. Let's see. Also, on the subject of like hotels and stuff, if you can, go on ahead and reserve your hotels as early as you can. Whenever we WrestleMania is like April, we booked our hotel the October or November before, like the prior year, which may seem a little early, but you never know. Especially if you want to get like a decent place. Um, the rates may be lower because as traffic starts to come in, the hotels might raise their prices and stuff. And once you reserve it, that rate is locked in, so you have a better idea. Also, if you're going to be driving, make sure you reserve your car reservation well in advance because you don't want to be last minute. You want to try to make. The reason why I say plan is because you want that trip to try to go as smooth as possible. You're gonna run into like some bumps and hiccups along the way, but if you plan right, they won't be major bumps. You know what I'm saying? So reserve your car. We drove. So as far as airplanes and everything, I don't know too much about that. I'm pretty sure you would want to reserve in advance to make sure, but I can't really speak on that. But just do it in advance if you can. Let's see. Okay, on the subject of, okay, once you've decided what it is you're gonna go to, make sure that you all are on the same page. Decide well before everything goes on sale because that way you'll have all your money together. You can decide if you're gonna. Someone has to have the money, in advance on their card so they can purchase whatever it is you guys are gonna do. So once you've decided, one thing that I've learned, or in my experience after having, when we went to WrestleMania 32, we purchased everything individually. We went to Dallas. We bought the WrestleMania tickets. We purchased the WrestleMania Access tickets when they went on sale. We purchased the Hall of Fame tickets separate also. If you can, and you have the money to do so, I recommend doing the travel package. Now, even though I've never done the travel package before, but I'm pretty sure it's less stressful than what I had to do, or we had to do. The travel packages, they come in, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 different stages. They have the bronze, which ranges from 575 to like 1,125. You have the silver at 1,075 to like 1,900. The gold from I guess this I read this right, 1,200 to 23, and the platinum from 19 to 28. Now, each one of those, you can go on their website and they'll tell you what comes with each. But as you get higher in the packages, where you sit is going to be better, like your view. Some of them comes with, like I know the highest, it'll come with a Hall of Fame ticket. It'll come with a few access tickets, not the general admission access tickets. It'll come with the Hall of Fame, NXT, the Takeover show, and the Raw after WrestleMania. And as you go down, like they start taking some things away, like you won't get Hall of Fame or you won't get NXT, but you can check that out on their website. But I say that, if you have that option for things to go smoother, do it that way. But I'll still cover, if you don't, because some people don't want to go to everything. If you're buying everything separately or like individually, goes back to planning. Make sure you're prepared and do not get greedy, because things sell out very fast. You may get, like, say you're going for Hall of Fame, NXT Hall of Fame, or the Raw after WrestleMania. Those things sell out very, very quickly. So don't get greedy. I think, like Ticketmaster has like the options where you pick like where you want to sit or how much you want to spend and everything. And if you get in and they offer you a seat and you feel like, I don't know, I don't want to sit there, just take it. That's my opinion. Just take it, because if you hit that refresh button and you try to go at it again, don't hit the refresh button. Just try to like do the process over. You may not get nothing. You may either get something worse than what they initially gave you, or you may get nothing at all. I almost learned this the hard way. Whenever I went to purchase the Hall of Fame tickets, they gave us something, but I was trying to get us closer. And for a little minute, they wouldn't let me back in. And so I was like, oh no, I messed up. I was supposed to, I had one job and I almost messed it up. They wouldn't let me back in. But when they did, and they gave me another option for some more seats, I just took them, because after that it was done. No more like and then you also got to keep in mind that there are people out there that are buying tickets for the sole purpose of reselling them on something like StubHub for like 2 or 3 times the price. Now, I'm not knocking their hustle or anything, but just be aware that people are out there, for multiple reasons, whether that be to watch whatever that show is themselves, or to buy the tickets so they can sell them somewhere else. So yeah, stay on top of that. I'm gonna try to cover a few more things. This video is getting pretty long. So yeah, just don't get greedy. Take what they give you, which I know kind of sucks, but it's sort of more about just being there, especially if you're buying the things individually. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this video right here. I will make another one. I'm gonna cover the different access types, because I know a question that I had a lot was about WrestleMania access and how that works. I'll make a video talking about that. I'll also cover things like WrestleCon. I'll cover things about, the leading up to the week, what I recommend you bring, how you should do certain things, stuff along that line. Talk more about ticket types. The big thing is WrestleMania access, though. I'll talk more about WrestleMania, but if you guys have any questions, anything that you want me to include in a video, or anything separate that you want me to make a video on, leave a comment. I'll reply back as soon as I can, and I'll also make a video about it too, because I was in this position too, and I understand that it can be very confusing. So I will do as much as I can, as best as I can, to make sure that this process goes very smoothly for you guys and gals. So yeah, just leave a comment, like if you found what I said helpful. Subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next video.